Overall, I was happy with our play today. I thought, putting the midfield together the way we did and playing the two up front, Nagel and Eddie Johnson, I thought, especially in the first half, I thought it resulted in some good possession for us, and I thought we created some good chances. We need to make better use of those chances. I know we were a bit fortunate on the one that got cleared off the line because apparently everybody's saying that was in. But maybe luck is turning for us a little bit. Then when they score, they do well to keep the pressure on, but I'm sure that's not the shot he wanted to hit, to pound it into the turf. But, he did, and it goes into the goal. But we had some chances on the other end of the field. I thought we were close. We need to, finish one or two more of those. But overall, the flow of the game and our play, I thought was a big improvement over the way we have been playing, and is certainly a big step forward as we move into the playoffs on Wednesday.
Even without the win, how important is seeing that improvement before it left?
Well, the most important thing is that we play well, and get results. And I think today it was important as well to stop the bleeding a little bit, and so to get a tie out of it. We had a win that was almost there. We gave up a goal, after we had the lead. We talked about playing the 0 at halftime, but we also, we played the team that's the two-time defending champions, and we played them even, and even had more, I think, at times. So we just got to continue to know what that did for us and build upon that.
You guys haven't lost in 2 years when you scored the first goal, but the last 3 times you've had the lead, it's resulted in a tie. Is there something you're not doing when you're up 1-0 to kind of?
Yeah, we're giving up a goal.
That's it.
Yeah, we're giving up a goal.
Sense of relief with having Clint finally get off the mark today.
No, it was good to see Clint score. I think that was important for him. It takes a lot of pressure off of him. So as we, it allows us, he's going to be more confident. It allows us to make sure that we find him. I thought we did a good job of finding him. Obviously, it's the first time we've played like this in midfield, so it's a matter of continuing to sharpen how we're going to play, and if that unit of 4 plays or in that formation, and in terms of being up 1-0 and giving up a goal. I mean, obviously you want to keep it tight in the back. We gave up a little bit more possession, but it isn't like it's like, okay, this is the same thing that's happening over and over or something like that. The one time we gave up a goal, it was in the Portland game, it was really late. It was off a set piece or off a cross and a header, and we lost the man. So you try and hit all those things and make sure that you do those things well. If there was a common theme of the same thing keeps happening, in terms of the same type of goal or the same type of breakdowns, then that's something you got to address.
Do you feel like the change in shape helped Clint find the ball a bit more? And if so, is that something you're going to look at moving forward, maybe keep throughout?
Yeah, I think a change in shape helped our team. I thought we did all right. We built some triangles. I thought Clint found the ball more. I thought we had players to play forward to as well. So I thought we put good pressure on them. Also, it's a little bit of work for Evans and for Moffat sliding in and out like that, and that's something they have to get used to, and the coordination needs to get better. But overall, I thought it was pretty good.
Your thinking on going back to your sprinting and your take on his performance?
I thought he was all right. I mean, he made that big save going to his left in the first half. I forget who hit that ball. I don't know if was that Rogers that hit it or somebody. I forget who hit it. Right-footed shot that was bending away a little bit. I thought he made a good save there, and he kept things close. There were a couple of rebounds he gave up, but he kept them close, and he did well with that on the goal. I don't think there was much he could do.
You're obviously got another shot at the Rapids. The last one not so hot, but what do you think about going into the lose-round game?
Adam told the team. Last year that's where Houston was. Houston finished 5th, and they got the MLS Cup. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are. You just gotta win your games and move forward. And certainly, Wednesday's a game you have to win because it's a one-off, and then after that you get into the next series and you work on that aspect of it. But we got to be prepared. Wednesday we owe Colorado one. It's good that we're both on the same rhythm that they play tonight as well, and so we'll see how we do.
How much do you end up talking about the Galaxy last year? They win at home in the playing game, and then they win it. Obviously, they got to play a home game after that. I mean, they kind of build momentum going towards the final.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing, and we talked about that. And we said the most important thing is you have to be invited to the dance, and it doesn't matter whether you're first, second, third, fourth, or fifth. And so we've got the play-in game at home. Houston had it away last year. The Galaxy had it at home. Beat Vancouver, move forward from there. We are capable of doing the very same thing. And there's enough ability and enough talent there, that we can go ahead and do that. We obviously tonight Leo Gonzalez didn't play because we wanted him to make sure he's ready for the playoffs. We held Morrow a little bit because he's been having some knee issues, and so we want to make sure he's ready for the playoffs as well. Eddie was tightening up. That was one of the reasons we took him out of the game to make sure that he's ready for Wednesday as well. So our team will be ready to play.
And how's Ogle looking?
We'll see. We've given him a couple of days here to rejuvenate and recover a little bit because we knew he was going to play tonight, and so we see how he is tomorrow. And hopefully, if not in a starting situation, hopefully he's the guy who can, if we need it, come off the bench for us on Wednesday. Or if not, he's a guy that will get through Wednesday. He's fresh for the weekend.
At the end there, you had you'd taken off both Lamar and Eddie. Was that by design to not really have a classic kind of striker in there, or was that more just playing the hand?
We're playing a hand. I mean, Morris played up front for us before, so we pushed Morrow up front. We thought he could drop off and find some things, and then when Lamar was also getting beat up pretty good and was starting to hurt, and so by taking him off, we decided to push Dempsey up front. We figured Rose could come in and we could get some corners, get some balls into the box. He could help us win some of those as well.
Were you sort of impressed with the Whitecaps tonight? If they had taken the night off, you guys would be traveling.
Yeah, every team wants to finish well. You look at even DC's game against Houston today. DC was unlucky maybe not to get a better result. So everybody wants to finish well and leave their fans with a good taste in their mouth, and I'm sure that's what Vancouver wanted to do. And so, it's good that they went into it, don't know necessarily if Chivas did the same in their last game, but I think for sure the Whitecaps went into it to play well, and they played their, what they felt was their top unit.
Do you feel any extra added pressure the way the team's performed over the last month coming into Wednesday?
No. Because the pressure in the playoffs is always the same. The pressure is you want to win MLS Cup, and nobody cares when you get knocked out or what round you get knocked out in, and nobody cares what position you were in when you started the playoffs. All what they care is where you finish up the playoffs. So sometimes you can have today New York won the Supporter Shield. If New York, after winning the Supporter Shield, gets knocked out in the first round of the playoffs, nobody's going to talk a heck of a lot about the Supporter Shield, are they? They're just going to talk about they got knocked out. That's a reality of the sport, and that's the pressure that all the coaches, in this league live under.
See, with such a short turnaround, what's important for these guys the next 2 days?
What's important to regen, and everything starts now. Guys have to make sure they eat the right things, put some things into their body. They got to get into cold baths tonight and things like that. And tomorrow we've got to have a good regen that helps them recover. They're going to be more sore on Tuesday, and by Wednesday they'll be able to play. The mind is a strong piece of the body that can put you and carry you through. Maybe when your body's not feeling so well.
Over 66,000 here tonight. What was that like, and what kind of message would you have for them going into another home game on Wednesday?
Keep the faith. Got to come out again. It's fantastic when you look at our crowd and setting an attendance record again for the 5th year in a row. I don't think people understand, how much work the front office puts in and how much that's a reflection of the entire organization. Just like on the sporting side, being able to make the playoffs 5 years in a row is something that's not all that common, in this league. So, every team sometimes, when they slip up and don't make the playoffs and you get some allocation money, it's a lot easier to rebuild and get yourself back up there. But to stay in there year in and year out is a difficult task. And I think the sporting side, we've done that well. But our fans and what they do in the front office to get our fans out here and the experience that they have in the stadium, hopefully will continue to be a solid one. And we will continue to put everything out there every time we play for them.